toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hokies will kick it off to get us underway. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So Miami's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Snagged out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catch in the middle. It's good.
Why did you stop?
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Hurricanes are flying down the field. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Canes will hustle to the line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah,
and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Virginia Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Second down, he'll throw it. Spits it out to the back. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Finds a little space. Makes it past the marker. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there down 7-3 as they open this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. A little screen to the running back. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. 1st down and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And some room to work.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Canes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. Stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, hold on to the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Hokies heading quickly to the line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Play the defense and play fucking.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Finds his target down the middle. Defense swarming on that loose ball. Turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach
Fuck it, what's the worst thing that happens? I'm wrong.
He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
Give me my shit back. Stop trying to fucking
And the
bullshit
Hokies
me.
come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is...
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the
How
football.
he got
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
They'll leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Dyer. He'll
Oh
throw
my
it.
goodness.
That's caught. It's Gilbert.
What
Just
the
broke
fuck?
the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown, Miami. And once
Okay.
he found open space, the band might
Sure.
as well start playing.
Well, the modern
Apparently
era
my team
college
can't
football,
tackle
you're
all of a
seeing
sudden.
more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense
just
has
ran
no
through three
chance
people.
covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Yep, he sure did.
Coming out with it, it's Camaro.
22. Get the fuck out the
Stopped
way.
at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire.
That was not the play I thought I
Quickly to the
ran.
tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen.
Oh, staying bounce.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They try to get him going there.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? Touchdown, Virginia Tech! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Canes want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. Knocked off his feet. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And here's
get the ball.
Way behind the line. was loose. Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the
I didn't
half.
have to. I just did it.
Quarterback may change this route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They want to throw it. Got the back over the middle.
Oh.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now.
Scores on the sneak.
I don't know how the first one
You know,
was
there's
on the
so many
scoreboard,
coaches
whatever.
out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to...
Who in the fuck? Move. Move. Oh shit. Tegan, hang on a second. Move. You better be lucky I ain't have a gun down here. That's how you get shot, motherfucker. Sticking your head in without saying something. Alright, hey, is that Brandy driving you? Yeah. Make sure you get that to Josh, please. Thank you. Get in here and lay down, dogs. That fucking boy trying to get himself shot. Oh. Alright, anyway.
As he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues
What?
on
Whoa,
offense.
whoa,
Big
whoa,
part of
whoa.
why
I didn't
you're
even
losing
pick a
the game
play.
right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And out of bounds he
Just
goes.
couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Oh, go, come here!
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that's speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run.
Catch the ball, you bitch.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive in the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
Here comes the heat. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Caught. Terrific
but my running back fucking touches the ball with somebody around him and drops it. I got you.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
There's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the
left tackle
holding. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just
there he goes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It was
and we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh my God, would you two get fucking unjumbled? Jesus fucking
really nice job by the wide receiver. You run
what the fuck happened there?
Find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Calls it in. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nobody move. Thank you.
Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire.
Ah.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell.
Dude, don't act like you can't hear the quarterback standing right next to you.
Out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And the Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to roll up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor, or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stretch you with his feet, stretch you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
Running back searching for a hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Dyer. Gets it out quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Breaks the tackle. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover. The pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's more. Oh, it just keeps.
Dude, why are they all of a sudden they are disrespecting the fuck out of Combs? Like, no, man, come on.
They've got it at the 42-yard line on first
This
down.
motherfucker hits harder than this.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run.
Okay.
And he slipped
Iggy.
the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurricane. The touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
From inside the
talking about
10-yard line,
25
he'll bring it back.
fucking
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle.
Ooh, that needle.
Down the gut.
And then the left tackle's got a
There's
fucking
flag
hold.
on the play.
You
Let's
bitch.
see if it stands.
Yeah.
A solid gain on that one,
Fucking
and
why
it goes
not?
for naught as the penalty will back them up. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Release to the back. The short hands, it's Penn. Stumbled to the ground.
It is so difficult to play man coverage nowadays with all the space and spread and speed on the field. One false step, and they make you pay just like they did right there.
Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes.
All sorts of turned around.
He picks up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
With the catch, it's McCord. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Got a man.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver there on the slant throw. Gets across the defender, makes the nice catch, hauls it in.
And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
It's okay, 62. Don't worry. You ain't got to block nobody. Just stand there.
He's got the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The Hokies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Always gets blown up. It's like, I don't understand how to set that up where it
reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score with the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Hokies! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. The kick is up and good and put more on the lead. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Dyer. It's complete to the left. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off the RPO, complete.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh, my God.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top.
Oh my God, they finally dropped the pass.
Physical pass defense. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's what y'all went with?
Well, on that 3rd down play, I think the quarterback's got to do a little bit of better job really selling pass. I think he kind of hurried it up too fast, got the ball to the running.
He'll take a shot.
Oh.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that miss.